संस्कार समझाए, समान देश बनाए. Let us unite under equal laws. Let us create an equal society. Let us unite in equal culture. Let us create an equal country. Hello, I am Anushka Mankar, student of BA first year. Today, presenting my views firmly in favor of the motion. Article 44 to the Indian Constitution states that the state shall endeavour to secure for its citizens a uniform civil code throughout the territory of India, which explicitly mentions the need for uniform civil code in India. Despite being a directive principle of state policy, why is uniform civil code in India still just a matter of debate and not implemented yet? To begin my argument, let me first tell you the benefits that implementation of Uniform Civil Code will bring with it. First, the implementation of Uniform Civil Code will help in improving the condition of women in India. Second, it will reduce the existing confusion and enable easier and efficient administration of laws by the judiciary. Third, and most important, it will help in reducing vote bank politics which is prevalent in Indian elections. My fellow opponents, you need to understand that Uniform Civil Code doesn't mean that it will limit the freedom of an individual to practice their religion. It just means that it will treat every individual citizen equally. Listening to the arguments by my fellow opponents, one genuine question comes to my mind that if criminal laws are codified, then why not civil laws? A minority of people should not be allowed to pick and choose the laws they want to be administered under. And you may not forget that those personal laws you were talking about were formulated in specific time and specific condition, which does not stand constant in a changed time and context today. Besides this, neither Sharia nor Shastras or any other religious scripture for that matter can be supreme over the Constitution of India. Then how can these personal laws can be called legitimate? Besides this, many provisions of personal laws are in violation of human rights. They violate the fundamental articles under Article 14, right to equality, and Article 21, right to live with dignity. Can we call this desirable? Surely no. Even the founding father of our Constitution, Dr. Ambedkar, emphasized on the need of uniform civil code. The need for uniform civil code in India is time and again observed by Honorable Supreme Court in landmark cases like Shahbanu case of 1985, Sarla Muddal case of 1994, Jordan Dingdale versus S.S. Chopra, and John Vellamatram versus Union of India. My fellow friends, this is the right time for implementation of Uniform Civil Code. Also, we have Goa as an example where Uniform Civil Code has been implemented and is also running efficiently. Also, recently, Uttarakhand have also appointed a 5-member committee to draft the Uniform Civil Code. Surely, the change from personal laws to Uniform Civil Code might be difficult, but it's not undesirable in any case. Lastly, at the end, I would say, India is a socialist, secular, democratic country. Diversity is the essence of India, but diversity in laws is not just, it is unjust. And Uniform Civil Code is mandatory for national unity. Thank you.
समता का सभी को गुमान हो, हर मजहब का मान रहे पर पहला मजहब संविधान हो. Do you literally think of application of common civil code in a country having vast diversity with 100 languages and 700 different tribes in a single one? And would we get a national unity? Definitely not. Hello everybody, a very good afternoon. I am Ocean Lanjar, student of BA first year, firmly stands against the motion. Uniform Civil Code, which means one nation, one law, which will perform all citizens equally regardless of their gender, religion and sexual orientation. So far it could be happen, but right now do you literally think of happening, do you literally think it will promote our national unity? Because national unity can be promoted by the people of a country living in a country having working and living in a country with the harmony and love. So why are we thinking of national unity can be promoted only by the application of Uniform Civil Code? Besides, national unity can also be promoted by democracy, national festivals, national symbols. Then why only we are focusing on Uniform Civil Code? Uniform Civil Code is not adopted in our constitution, even though it is very clearly mentioned in our constitution. But why? You see, India is a diverse and vast country. A conscious conscious key of religion, ethnicity, customs and social structures. There was an immense opposition from the both sides, Islamic fundamentalists for Sharia and Orthodox Hindus for Shastras, to determine the personal laws. That's the Baba Sahib Ambedkar made a proposal optional and decided to implement it when India is ready to accept it. That's the only reason why it is not implemented. My few worthy opponents have mentioned about Article 44 of the directive principle of state policy, which states that states shall endeavor to secure for citizens a uniform civil code. But you may not forget about Article 25 as well. It has given each citizen a right to promote and profess its religion. The application of uniform civil code will definitely violate Article 25, which can lead to the violation of basic structure of the Constitution. Today all the aspects of life, marriage, divorce, inheritance, and adoption are regulated by the Uniform Civil Code. But their opponent friends were talking about the equality bring by the Uniform Civil Code among the citizens. For example, you were talking about the two women belonging from the different community will get equality. But to seek equality, it is not necessary to be the Uniform Civil Code ultimate optional. What about the two women belonging from the different community were working